What is good, LOBS family? It's another day, another reaction, and hey, and I have to apologize to you guys for being off the grid for a couple of days, but I'm back. Just had to work on a vision. You know what? We can do say that your job is when you're aligned with somebody else's vision, but when you're working, you're in alignment with your own vision. So I've been working on a couple of things that I really want to do. And we're back on this NF train, and it's called Beautiful by the artist NF, and we're going to see what he's bringing to the table in this song. I think it's from the album Moments again. This is the fourth song, and yeah, and this was a self-made, self-paid, blood, sweat, and tears album, the one that got him on the map, that got him recognized, and we're gonna see what it's all about. So with no further delay, is Beautiful by NF.
There she goes, she's so beautiful, she's so beautiful, yeah, but she's so broke, she's so incredible, I wonder if she'll ever know.
Okay. Yeah.
She lays in her bedroom and she cries. Yeah, she cries. Whoa. And she feels depressed as tears fall from her eyes. From her eyes. Whoa. All she wants is love, but she never finds it in herself. Whoa. And she just feels broken. I can tell that she's hopeless, looking for help. Whoa. And there she goes. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. But she's so broke.
Yeah.
She's so incredible. I wonder if she'll ever know. Woo.
So far from the first verse, that you can really take that he's telling the story of this girl, and then she's depressed and she feels a certain way. Now I assume that every time that he mentions the word she feels, when you put it into context, it's really her perception about things, but it's not a true reflection of what's going on around her, right? But we need to find out what put her in this position, obviously, because she's depressed, she's in her room, she's crying, and he's saying in the chorus that she's beautiful, but will she ever know? Sometimes we have to realize that some of our own depressions is self-inflicted, right? We need to come to acceptance of society and its rejections and its, the processes that is in place is sometimes not favorable for us, but we need to cope with that on a daily basis so that we can make a living. And, some of us don't have coping mechanisms. I mean, we've got artists like NF, Eminem. We got artists like, if it's your favorite rappers out there, Drake, Lil Wayne, whoever it is, that is your coping mechanism to go to those artists and feel that they have something to contribute into your life, whether it's something that's relevant, something that you can really relate to in terms of your upbringings and where you're coming from, okay? And you feel like this artist really speaks to you and he understands your circumstances and your conditions. And that is why we go to sources like this, you know what I mean? And this is therapeutic in its way, because we're speaking about difficulties that our youngsters face today. Not only our youngsters, but our adults face today. As a youngster, you can speak more, you can be more vocal about stuff you're going through, you know what I mean? And there's many options out there that could help you. There's many resources for help. But when you're an adult, we tend to find it more difficult to speak about our circumstances and our problems, because even as a man, it makes you feel more vulnerable, and as a woman, you feel like you're tackling all of this, and some of this, the weight of the world just gets too much. It just gets too much. Okay, but let's go through the song, specifically painting the picture of this girl.
She gets attention from every direction, but she doesn't care. Whoa. She prays for protection, scared of rejection. anyone there? Whoa.
She get attention from every direction, but she doesn't care. She prays for protection, scared of rejection. So protection against rejection. In today's society, you have to open yourself up for rejection. But it's all about how the comeback, it's all about the bounce back. How do you accept that, How do you tolerate certain things in life? And certain things are just destructive around you. It just, by nature, fundamentally just destructive. And you have to work around those things because you need to build on your future. You need to go forward. You need to live your life, okay? But also he says that she gets attention, but she don't care. She don't care about that attention. That just points to the fact that it's self-inflicted. Whatever she's going through is self-inflicted. Because the fact is she's getting attention, which means she's not alone. She's getting the good attention. People want to help her, but she don't care about that. This is very self-destructive, the way he's describing this, and that she's scared of rejection, but she's praying for protection. So it's kind of contradictory, you know what I mean? There's a contradiction in that. There's a contradiction, and in a small sense, this is hypocrisy. Anyway.
She used to laugh, but now she's crying, sick of the pain. She puts on a mask, pretends and she acts like she's okay. And there she goes. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Whoa. But she's so broke. She's so incredible. I wonder if she'll ever know. Whoa. She goes again, putting on that fake act. Hard to see the real her when she got that fake mask. Daddy left it, he ain't never came back. Tears her apart, but she would never say that. She wants love, but don't know where to get it from. It's hard to learn respect from a man that never gave her none. So she cries and she yelling in the mirror. Is anybody out there? Does anybody care? And people think they know her, but they don't really have.
You see, that's where the contradiction is. Is anybody out there? Does anybody care? But she don't care about the attention that people want to give her. So this is a very smart way of NF actually putting it out there. You know what? She's wearing a mask. She's saying that she's fine, but she's not fine. How many women today say that they're fine? They're agreeable, right? So you asked him, okay, are you going through, is there anything that I can help you with? Are you going through something that I can help with, right? That I can be there to help carry that load. You know what I mean? And then they say, no, I'm fine. And that is the biggest mistake that women can ever make, is to be agreeable to the circumstance, and then when they go away, then they cry in the mirror, and then nobody cares. But the fact of the reality is that is not the circumstance, that is not the situation. But it boils down again that it's more emotion driven than fact driven. Am I right? So, yeah. Sorry for that, NF. Sorry for that. You continue.
Anybody out there? Does anybody care? And people think they know her, but they don't really have a clue. Working 3 jobs, yeah, she doing what she have to do. Getting stressed out, and boys say she beautiful, but that don't really mean a thing if she don't believe it though. Insecurity's starting to take over. She looking for warmness, but keeps getting colder. Yeah, I know you're tripping on your looks and such, but quit looking to the world and start looking up. God made you beautiful. And there she goes. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Whoa. But she's so broke. She's so incredible. I wonder if she'll ever know. Whoa.
Is that it? Is that it? Y'all telling me that I should always stay till the end, so I'm staying till the end. I think nothing's gonna come up. Yeah, I think that's about it. So that's NF, beautiful, very beautiful song though. NF coming in with his vocal skills there, sounding like a R&B singer. But anyway, guys. Yeah, so my comments on the song is really, throughout the chorus is making a reference that she's broke, and he doesn't speak about poverty. You could have easily said that she's poor, but she's not poor. He says she's broke. Okay, so what does broke and poor mean? Okay, so in this instance, that to be broke is that speaks to the value in your bank account. So when you're broke doesn't mean you're poor. It just means that you don't have money, and that is a temporary circumstances, am I right? But to be poor speaks to the lifestyle and mindset, basically, fundamentally to the mindset. So he's never actually saying that she's poor. He's saying that she's broke, which means it's a temporary circumstance that is affecting her financially, okay? But poverty is the mindset that's affecting you in your lifestyle. So there's a huge difference, okay? But anyway, that is obviously the context of the song, and we're taking it into that context. But if you guys like this reaction, please like and subscribe to this channel. Please let this channel grow. We need more content like this, and obviously I just want to sit down and chat to you guys and chill and vibe to some music and extract those important pieces that will make us progress in life. So peace out.